Lizard Kit, there you are! Mossleaf meowed as she finally located the smaller of her two kits, curled up beside a bush. When she had woken in the nursery that morning, the kits had already tumbled out of their moss beds and disappeared into the camp. Lionstar was right. They really were getting old enough that soon it would be time for them to be apprentices. It just didn't seem as though they could stand to be in the nursery any longer, though the thought of it made her heart hurt in a loving way. What are you doing over here? Mossleaf leaned down to lick Lizard Kit behind the ear, purring softly. Lionstar had said that he intended to hold the apprentice ceremony for the kits very soon, and the entire clan had been watching curiously to see which of the cats would be chosen. As she had promised, Mossleaf had been keeping a close eye on both the kits to see if there were any signs of who would be best suited to be their mentor. That was an easy enough question with Oak Kit. He had abundant energy and the strong, big body that his father Lionstar had, fluffed out with his eagerness to become the best prey hunter the clan had. He took his duty very seriously, and several of the Moss Clan warriors had begun to gather beetles for him to guard in the prey pile, mostly for their own amusement. Choosing a mentor for him would be a matter of selecting from among the best hunters the clan had to offer. Lizard Kit, however, was another story. Mossleaf sighed as she looked down at her smaller son, her ears flicking in thought. He was a bit of a mystery, always wandering off on his own and staring into the leaves, lost in thought. Half the time, a cat could practically box him over the ears before he even noticed that they were there. He didn't seem to have much interest in the prey pile, and usually spent most of his days talking to the elder Silverfang, or staring into space under a tree somewhere. Imagining him crouched down next to a mentor, learning how to stalk among the forest leaves, was a little difficult. Lizard Kit? Mossleaf meowed again, nuzzling her son. Just what are you doing here? You should come back to the nursery and play with your brother. Or would you like to share tongues with Silverfang for a while? Lizard Kit waited patiently while his mother nuzzled him, blinking his green eyes at her. Mossleaf felt the usual flicker of shock that she always did, even after all this time, even after giving birth to him, to see so much green spread around his face, making his eyes look like leaves on a branch. Oh, Lizard Kit finally meowed, then yawned widely, as though waking up from a nap. I am just listening to them talk. It is starting to get so noisy again. Lizard Kit settled back down onto his paws, his gaze wandering back to the empty forest glade beside them. Mossleaf flicked her ears nervously and followed his gaze, but she couldn't see or hear anything. The leaf-bare forest was as silent as always. Noisy? Mossleaf meowed, glancing down at her son again. What do you mean? I don't hear any prey. Oh, no, not the prey. Lizard Kit meowed, his gaze unfocusing again. The trees. They are starting to talk a lot more. I think it is because the days are warmer now. And the seeds. They're getting excited and making so much noise under the dirt. There's so much they're saying. So much of it is new. I've never heard them talk like this before. Lizard Kit's voice trailed off softly as he continued staring into the forest, his ears pricked as though he was listening intently to something. Mossleaf stared down at her son silently, shock making her feel as immobile as the great trees around them. She had always wondered and worried that her children would inherit a touch of the forest magic that had saved her life. But to claim to listen to trees and plants talk? For just a moment, the world swayed under her, and she closed her eyes, feeling utterly helpless. As much as she had hoped her kids could grow up to live normal lives where they would be accepted as part of the clans without question, it seemed that Lizard Kit's path was destined to be different. Shaking, Mossleaf took a deep breath and leaned down to lick her son behind the ears again. At least with all the uncertainty of who he would become, the question of who his mentor would have to be was settled. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Warrior Cats Challenge here in Sims 3, and we are once again with Moss Clan, and there are some very interesting developments as far as Lizard Kit is concerned. So as you guys just saw, Mossleaf has been trying to keep a good eye on her sons and figure out who would be good mentors for them, and it seems like Lizard Kit has actually been listening to the trees and the plants, and now that it is getting warmer, he has been hearing them talk more and more, and I think Mossleaf's actually a little bit upset about that, so she's kind of taking some time to lie down, kind of think about what's going on. In fact, I think she should go ahead, and she wants to groom another cat, so we should definitely have her groom Lionstar when he has just a moment. I think he's off to pee. Yeah, he's off to pee, and then we'll have him groom. And then, no, Honeywish, do not go scratch the actual, like, bed. If you want to go scratch something, go over here and, like, use the scratching post. Oh, geez, all of the scratching posts are in use. Oh, my goodness, like, all of the cats are off to scratch things. Oh, and that's so sweet. So Squirreleap is off to sniff Lizard Kit. Because, yeah, a lot of you guys have noticed Lizard Kit often kind of wanders off on his own. He doesn't really seem to hang out with a lot of the other cats the way that Oak Kit does, and there is definitely a reason for that. He's off listening to the bushes, listening to the plants and the trees as they grow. And I think Mossleaf's actually very scared about that, because what does that mean to have a kit who is so special? Oh, sweet, and Crowfeather's been catching lots of things. What does that mean? Because she has some abilities due to the forest magic that rescued, or that saved her life back in winter. But she needs to understand. Honeywish, what did I just say? Stop tearing that bed up, you naughty cat. For crying out loud, go scratch on a different scratching post. We have many boundary trees you can mark. Come over here and mark this one. And she just wants to spend some time being friends with everybody. This is a very friendly clan. But yes, so Mossleaf, as interesting as it is that her son may have that ability, it probably scares her quite a bit, because she really wanted them to be as normal as possible despite the way that they look. They already kind of have a lot going against them because of how green they are, and she feels kind of guilty about that, since she, you know, when she had her kids, she didn't think that they were going to turn out to be green. That wasn't part of the plan. Oh my gosh, and Lizard Kit's just off. Oh, and Squirreleap's just taking a nap out in the middle of nowhere. That's fine. That's fine. What do you want to do, Lizard Kit? And he should be growing up soon. We are basically going to be following these kits around today, just like we did. Oh, are you sleeping in the medicine cat den? Oh, look at you go. Oh, Kit, you're not going to be a kit much longer. Any minute now, you're going to grow up. Oh, he's so cute. That's adorable. Look at him hiding the leaves like this. This is adorable. What a comfy bed. Dogaze has a really nice spot to rest in. I like this spot. It's very nice. But yeah, we are going to follow them around just like we followed around Branch Clan, waiting for Stone Paw and Wild Paw to grow up into paws from kits. And as soon as Oak Kit grows up, then we will grow both of them up. Oh, and Dogaze just caught a snake. What? Dogaze, what are you doing going like hunting? And she's off to go nuzzle Lizard Kit. She also wants to sniff Oak Kit. But I think she just notices that Lizard Kit is kind of on his own. All right, and where is... Oh, we've got some nuzzle action going on with Crowfeather, too. So Lion Star... Oh, he does want to sniff Crowfeather. Where the heck is everybody? They're all just being super friendly. All right, well, I'm going to have you go here. Oh, and somebody wants to sniff... Crowfeather wants to sniff Lizard Kit. So, yeah, I think a lot of the cats were hoping to become mentors. And I've got the mentor who's going to be good for Oak Kit already picked out in my mind. But... you know, now Lizard Kit has kind of proven who his mentor is going to have to be. So you guys are going to have to wait and see. It's going to be really fun. All right, let's come over here and sniff. Maybe we do a little bit of training with Crowfeather. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do a little bit of training with Crowfeather. It's been a little while. So we'll have him pounce, and then we'll have Crowfeather pounce, because Lion Star has kind of pulled Crowfeather under his paw, kind of mentors him. The same way that in Branch Clan, Otterslip sort of was guiding... she was guiding Sea Whisper for a little while there. All right. Hey, you guys. There you go. There you go, guys. All right. Mossleaf's resting. Prey Pile is decent. I'm thinking we might go on the patrol today, but we're going to have to see. Honeywish, what are you up to? Honeywish is going to rest. Yeah, we might go on a patrol today, but we're just going to have to kind of wait and see. There they go. Now they're doing a little bit of training together. No, don't be mean. I want it to play pounce. But yeah, we're going to have to wait and see, because I really want to see the kits turn into paws. And I'm not sure when that's going to be. That's in their own time. And there is a surprise. There's also a surprise that may show up today. Oh, and Dogaze. Dogaze is taking good care of Briarstock. Aw. There we go. Making sure he doesn't feel so lonely. Oh, and then Silverfang. So old man Silverfang kind of wore himself out way out here, but he did a lot of hunting on his own, you guys. I did not encourage him to hunt whatsoever, but if he wanted to go hunting, then I didn't stop him from doing that. And he actually caught two beetles all on his own, and they're both two very rare spotted beetles. So I thought that was pretty cool. We'll have him present that to Honeywish, because he wanted to show Honeywish how he could still be contributing to the clan, still be a good hunter. So we'll have him do that and maybe give one of them to the kits. Does he want to? Oh, sniff Moon Kit. Well, that's not something I anticipated. Interesting, old man Silverfang. Also, you need to wake up and go eat soon, sir. You're an elder. Whoa, geez, Louise. No, we're not going to Egypt, Willow. Willow, for crying out loud. You're a tree. We're not going to Egypt. You can stop feeling stir crazy because you're a tree. You belong here. Jesus, startled me. But yeah, so Silverfang, he is an elder, so if he doesn't wake up and take care of his needs sooner than later, and if he goes into yellow, and I didn't catch Lion Star going into yellow portrait last time, you guys, so thanks for pointing that out to me. I rolled for him after the fact because I try to keep up with it. He's fine. When you are a adult cat, even in Leaf Bear, there's only a 20% chance that you could end up getting sick, but if you are an elder, there is a 60% chance that you could end up getting sick if your portrait color changes. So he needs to go and take care of himself and go eat some of the birds, and there are so many birds. Crowfeather caught so many things. I think we have more. We have this shrew. We might even save the shrew. I don't even think... Yeah, we're coming over here to eat the light beetle. There's a water beetle over here. All right, we'll add the water beetle in. And Briarstalk is beginning to feel a little bit better, so he can do a bit more hunting. But his life, I think he's sort of in that depressed stage. Oh, that's so sweet. So Lion Star and Mossleaf are grooming each other, but I think Briarstalk is sort of in that numb stage of being depressed over losing Fern Creek, and so he kind of doesn't remember. He doesn't figure out like a lot of what he wants to do. Oh, but it looks like he wants to go train with Crowfeather. That is a-okay. But yeah, he's sort of at that phase where nothing really interests him. The things that he would normally find interesting, he struggles to be inspired by. So hang in there, Briarstalk. All right, and then let's see what's going on over here. Mossleaf, what are you doing? What are you doing trying to make yourself sick? Now is not the time to make yourself sick, young woman. All right, and then let's see, where did Dogaze go? Dogaze is over here. I want to have Lion Star come over here and talk to Dogaze, because I think he would refer to the medicine cat, and I think it's important that they get a chance to talk and see maybe how Briarstalk is progressing, because Briarstalk is one of the best hunters. Of the best hunters we have, Briarstalk, Honeywish, and Crowfeather are the top hunters. Squirrelleaf is a pretty good hunter too, but she's just a little bit immature and hyper. So I don't think she would make a good mentor just yet. Silverfang, where are you going? He's just running around. He wants to talk to Dogaze. He wants to scratch on something. Well, he's about to do that, so there you go. Easy to please when he's in that mood. And then let's see. Did Lion Star get a chance to talk to... Yeah, he had a chance to sniff Dogaze. Dogaze is off. All right, everybody's kind of winding down for the night. Oak Kit is still snoozing. Where's Lizard Kit? Snoozing. Kind of out where Squirrelleaf is. Like, I think that Squirrelleaf and Lizard Kit actually do get along quite well, because even though Squirrelleaf really loves being everybody's sort of like sister and everybody's friend, and she's very hyper, she also kind of likes going off on her own for a little while. And I can't wait, you guys. Hopefully this weekend we'll have time to set up the very first like character Q&A where you guys can ask questions for the characters of Moss Clan and the cats of Branch Clan, and then we can answer from their point of view. And it won't spoil anything for plots, but it might give you guys a lot of really fun insight into the personalities and the thought processes that the different cats have. Hey, Squirrelleaf. So I think that Silverfang may have just woken her up. So we're gonna have him go ahead and just pee. There, he's very happy. Dang it, Mossleaf! And I'm gonna roll and see if Mossleaf... What on earth is she doing? Oh, I'm gonna roll really quickly and see if she got sick or not. Now is not the time for you to get sick, ma'am. Okay, and thankfully she is fine. As long as like things don't get worse. If her portrait color changes to orange, then she has an even higher chance of getting sick. But yeah, I rolled, and what I do is I say if it's between like 1 and like 20, then the cat has a chance of getting sick if it's an adult cat and Leaf Bear. The percentage changes. There's a 20% chance basically. And the percentage changes every... Come on, keep going, Mossleaf. For like if it's this, what season it is and what age range the cat is. And yes, once again, I will be sharing all of this stuff in the future. It's still so work in progress. We're still kind of altering it as we go. Like, I don't think the cats got sick enough during Leaf Bear, so I think we might like up the chances of cats getting sick. And let me know what you guys think about that. I don't want to torment our cats, but I just kind of want to make it the challenge that being a wild cat really would be, more or less. And then I wonder if we should make like roll maybe once or twice a season for a special event that could include having to get in a fight with foxes or like a stray dog during a patrol. And we just have to roll and see if that would happen or not. All right, Willow's doing good. Willow, go take care of your water needs, Willow. Sorry, I have to take care of Willow. And some of you guys have been coming up with the idea of what happens if the spirit of the forest portrait color changes so that it goes maybe to yellow or red. Like maybe the prey is really hard to find for a little while. And that's a really fun idea. The only problem is I have the Sims autonomy turned off, so they aren't actually able to do anything. Oh, can we not reach the scratching post anymore? Oh, I'm sorry about that, Mossleaf. Let's reach the scratching post. I'll take care of that later. Where's one down here? But hurry up and take care of your needs. Now that you went back up to the green, if you go, where the heck is their boundary tree? There it is. Oh, it needs replaced. That's why she's not using it. And then, yeah, that one's good too. But yeah, now that her needs have gone back up into green, if they dip back down, oh boy, it's his birthday! It's time, you guys! It's time for the kids to grow up! Okay, let's do this. This is so exciting. All right. All right. All right, come on, Oak Kit. Come on, Oak Kit. Yes, it's time. We have 2 new paws. No way. And that's not even the super exciting surprise news you guys may see today. I'm not sure if it'll show up today or not. All right, there you go, little one. Oh, Oak Kit, are you going to turn into a big fluffy cat like your dad? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's so handsome. He's like another version. He's like a slightly green version of his dad with his mom's nose. What is that going to do to Honeywish's emotions, I wonder? Oh my goodness. Huh. Wow. All right, so there is Oak Kit, you guys. He's now going to be Oak Paw. We'll have to have the apprentice ceremony in just a moment, but he is pretty darn amazing. Just another quick look at him. That's a really regal looking face. Wow. All right, it looks like the only green that has shown up on his entire body is his face mask. And everything else, like there's green all over Mossleaf, but it looks like everything else is entirely Lion Star. All right, so now we're going to go and make Lizard Kit grow up and we'll see how he looks. Oh, look at those eyes. All right, Lizard Kit, it's your turn. It's time to grow up. You and your brother are old enough now. Oh gosh, look at him. He's so different. I have no idea why he isn't fluffy, since both his parents are, but oh, and there we go. Look at your tail. Look at your tail. He looks so different from his brother, even though they have the exact same like body markings, it seems. Wow. All right, Lizard Kit, congratulations. You're grown up into a paw now too. All right, you guys, time for the apprentice ceremony. It was a warm night in the forest, although New Leaf had not quite arrived. The frost that usually arrived with the setting sun was nowhere to be found, and most of the cats of Moss Clan were able to find comfortable places to settle among the moss under the great oak as they waited for the ceremony to begin. To the side, Oak Kit sat tall and proud, grooming his fur into place, while Lizard Kit flicked his long, skinny tail nervously. Lion Star, Mossleaf, and Dogaze were gathered in a group, whispering to one another as the final selection for mentors was made. With a final nod, Lion Star broke away and jumped onto his place on the large mushrooms that grew below the great oak. Cats of Moss Clan, Lion Star meowed, bowing his head before his gathered clanmates. There was no need to call for any cats to join them. Everyone was here, watching their leader with eager expressions. Although we have known many struggles and have suffered great losses this leaf bear, time has allowed us to begin healing from our wounds, and has given us the growth of 2 strong kits who are ready to join us now as apprentices. He paused as the cats of the clan began cheering, eager meows bouncing from each cat. In the back, Squirrely let out a loud yowl of excitement that caused more than a little laughter to ripple among the cats. With a nod, Lion Star turned to Oak Kit, waving his tail to encourage the young cat to come forward. Oak Kit walked forward without hesitating, his head held high and proud, and set before his father. Oak Kit, Lion Star meowed, pride in his voice. From this moment on, you will be known as Oak Paw. Lion Star looked up at the gathered cats. Briarstock, he meowed, confidence in his voice. You are ready to take an apprentice. You will be a mentor to Oakpaw. You have shown yourself to be a deeply loyal and diligent cat. You have also learned much through your loss in the value of clan and a cat's life. Do all that you can to pass on what you know to Oakpaw." Briarstalk stepped forward with a stunned expression, his paws almost wavering under him as Oakpaw turned to touch noses with him. There was a murmur of respectful approval from the gathered clan cats. Briarstalk was a powerful hunter and could teach Oakpaw well, but he also knew much about grief and could potentially have even deeper lessons to pass on to Oakpaw. "Lizardkit." Lionstar turned to his younger son, just a flicker of worry in his eyes. Lizardkit came forward, his ears flicking nervously, and sat before his father. For a moment he trembled, overwhelmed by all the attention, and then his gaze locked onto the great oak behind Lionstar. With a sigh, his trembling stopped and his face relaxed into a peaceful expression. Lionstar watched his son in silence for a moment, his long ginger tail waving. "Lizardkit," Lionstar meowed, his voice gentle. "From this moment on, you will be known as Lizard Paw. Due to your unique skills, Mossleaf, the spirit cat of our forest, will take you on as her apprentice." Lionstar continued to watch Lizard Paw quietly as the cats of Moss Clan whispered sharply to one another, surprised. "You both walk a path that no other cat has set paw on before, but she is a loving and patient cat. I trust her to teach you all she knows as the two of you work to learn how it is you may best serve our clan." With a deep sigh, Lizard Paw lowered his head, tearing his gaze slowly away from the giant oak, and turned almost blindly to touch noses with his mother. Mossleaf felt her heart tighten. Although Lizard Paw was surrounded by his clanmates, all calling out his new name and congratulations, it seemed as though somehow he was further away from the clan than ever before. All right, and there we go, you guys. So we now have our very first paws of Moss Clan. So we've got our 2 apprentices, and I am so excited because I love when the cats turn from kittens into adult cats because you can actually see what their wants are. You can see what they want to do. And right now there's nothing, but Oakpaw is actually coming over here, and he's goofing around with Honeywish all on his own. And I remembered as I was actually writing for the, oh my gosh, you guys can go over here? I didn't know they could go over there. I was remembering as I was writing the apprentice ceremony that usually there is the vigil that the new apprentices and the new warriors have to take. I think, do the apprentices have to do the vigil? No, I think it's only the warriors. So good. So they don't have to do a vigil tonight, but in the future we may do vigils more often. I just need to remember that when a new warrior is made, they have to hold a vigil over camp. Yeah, and I don't think it's apprentices. But we'll go ahead. Crowfeather, what are you doing over here? Oh, I think the poor cats are getting caught up by the scratching post, so I'll probably move that. And Willow, let's just say there's some bloopers you guys are going to want to keep an eye out for in the new, let's go ahead and start a nonfiction novel. Yeah, you're going to want to keep an eye out for some of the new bloopers in like the next blooper reel, because let's just say Willow kept me on my toes during that entire apprentice ceremony, and I'm glad we made it through, even though she was up to all sorts of hijinks. What do you mean you can't use this? Alright, 1 second, guys. There, finally. Sorry about that, you guys. Let's just say that Willow and I, let's see, Cats of the Winter Star, and she can start working on that book. Let's just say Willow and I have had about half an hour of fighting with each other just so that I can get the apprentice ceremony done. But it's finally ready to go. Alright, and we are done with the apprentice ceremony, and Oakpaw is actually kind of wandering around. It would actually be a great idea for him to be able to go out with his new mentor. So here's Briarstalk, and Briarstalk wants to talk to Mossleaf. He's starting to feel a little bit more like he wants to engage with clan life again. He's just been feeling so depressed since Fern Creek like died, and he just wasn't really wanting to do anything. So it's a good thing to see that he's starting to feel in the mood for different things. So after Oakpaw, oh, he's really wandering around, kind of patrolling the territory all on his own. After he goes and scratches on things, I might have him and Briarstalk hang out for a little while. And then Lizard Paw is actually going to be spending time with his mom. So yeah, he is looking like, because of his interesting ability to listen to plants and listen to trees, it's looking like he really needs to spend some time with Mossleaf and figure out what it means to be a spirit cat. And Mossleaf doesn't even know that answer. So I bet she's feeling a little bit of strain over that. Looks like she's taking a nap right now. She wants to sniff Squirrelleaf. She wants to groom her mate. She wants to playfully chase Silverfang. I love seeing the cats that really start integrating themselves as like more part of the community. All right, and we're going to go ahead and have Lizard Kit go ahead and sniff Squirrelleaf because we can make that happen at least. And then yeah, there we go. Silverfang, what are you trying to do? He wants to talk to Dogaze. So where's Dogaze? Because the cats don't seem to be that tired. Let's see. Dogaze is off to go scratch on things, though. Looks like she was just grooming someone. She actually can't get hairballs. Or was it fleas? She can't get hairballs and fleas, we decided, with medicine cats. That's their perk. So she must have just been grooming either herself or somebody. All right. And so Lizard Kit, very first thing he wants to do, he's sniffing Squirrelleaf here. That's kind of adorable. Like, that's the first thing he wanted to do. And then let's go ahead and what does Squirrelleaf want to do? She wants to improve her hunting skill. So maybe she would say like, hey, you're an apprentice now. So I think she would pounce him. Like, let's play. Rawr, take that. That's such a Squirrelleaf thing to do. Plus Mossleaf is sleeping. Wow, Mossleaf. Yeah, Mossleaf is taking a nap in a bush right now. Being a spirit of the forest cat, Mossleaf, oh my goodness, is a little bit different than being a warrior. So I don't think she would feel quite as anxious to train up Lizard Paw as perhaps Briarstock might feel. So Briarstock, oh, he's off to groom Honeywish. Aw, Honeywish, that's so sweet. All right, we'll wait and let that happen. And then I think Oakpaw might go and he might be ready to talk to Briarstock and start talking about like training and maybe doing some patrols. I have a feeling if we're still with Moss Clan next time, we'll do some patrols. But yeah, we'll have to see. There's a couple other surprises. I'm waiting to see if they'll show up today that I get to share with you guys. But how fun! I can't believe it. And I'm still sort of absolutely in love with how Oakpaw here has grown up to basically have his father's features just like his mother's greenery. There we go. There it is, you guys! Mossleaf is pregnant! She is ready for another batch of kittens! So her kittens have just left the nursery, but she has been talking quite a bit about that. I think she needs to go and perhaps share the news with the Lion Star. So where's Lion Star? Buddy, you need to come over and get some food because as soon as your mate wakes up, she has some news to share with you. And then Lizard Paw is resting. So he's actually tired, so that's okay if he wants to get some rest in. And are we out of food? And it seems like we may be out of food. Phooey. We've got some beetles to eat. Another trilobite beetle. Good job, Honeywish. So Honeywish doesn't have anything. And then we've got a cockroach. So we have cockroaches and beetles to eat. And the shrew. I guess the shrew needs to come and join the prey pile now. And, oh yeah, wow! San Francisco garter snake, light beetle, squirrel. That is some good stuff. Oh no, and the squirrel apparently is broken. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and we will, like... Oh, that's for... Oh, that's Dogaze! Dogaze, when did you catch a snake? Wow, didn't expect that. Well, we'll go ahead and let everybody eat. Alright, so we'll let Lion Star eat. And then we'll see if Mossleaf is going to share the good news with him that they're expecting another batch of kits. Oh, how fun. And then maybe they'll do a little bit of night hunting. It's almost time for like the morning patrol. So Oakpaw, do you have any skills yet? Holy days! He's a natural hunter, you guys. He has 4. He's got 4 hunting skills. And Lizard Paw has none. That happens sometimes. If a cat is very talented or a dog is very talented, then when they have kittens or puppies in Sims 3, those kittens or puppies can inherit some of their skills. And it looks like in this case, Oakpaw actually... I think he's sleeping because he wants to get ready for the morning patrol. But he actually is a bit of a hunter. He already is up to hunting skill level 4, which is why we won't use the hunting skills to determine when the cats become warriors. We'll pretty much use how many seasons they are. When they are about... when it's been about, I'd say 2 seasons minimum of being an apprentice, that's when they can potentially become a warrior. And then they might need to do something really, really important, like maybe catch a rare snake or catch a rare something. Not risk their life, but just like catch a really rare prey item before they become a warrior. All right, Lion Star, as soon as you're done with that meal, do I ever have some exciting news for you, sir? Mossleaf? Mossleaf is apparently off to go groom. Nope. Alright, she might be going off to tell Silverfang because maybe she'll think Silverfang will be excited for her. But she needs to come over here And she needs to nuzzle. And Dogaze is probably going to want to hear about this too, but she probably knows what's up. Alright, she needs to nuzzle her mate. And then share the good news. There we go. And Crowfeather, I think, he's a little bit hungry. Is there any food left? Can somebody eat this? Crowfeather, I think you should go ahead and eat it. And then we probably need to do a little bit more hunting. Alright, and Oakpaw is over here. Oh good, he came just in time. Oh, and he wants to play with his mom. That's so cute. And Lizardpaw, what do you want to do? Lizardpaw wants to sniff Briarstock, but otherwise is resting. Alright, so there, and Mossleaf is now sharing the good news with Lion Star that she is expecting, which is really fun. And there she goes, playfully pounce at Lizardpaw. So I think that this is going to be very interesting because now she's pregnant. She is the only spirit of the forest cat because there's only one of them. And she does have to train up her son. So she does have to train up Lizardpaw. But what will she do now that she's expecting? She will probably rely on Dogaze to actually stand in and help out and be, kind of teach Lizardpaw what's what with plants. All right, you go ahead. You can sleep. Can you not sleep in your own medicine den? What is... Oh, Silverfang, I swear. We're going to go over here and sniff him. He's always coming by. Does he have anything? He did get this maple leaf. I guess we could give that maple leaf to Dogaze, but he also wanted to give the spotted beetle to Honeywish to show that he is a good hunter. So where's Honeywish? Is she snoozing? She is indeed sleeping, so we'll just have to leave that be. And then present this to Dogaze. So he can give Dogaze his maple leaf, his little contribution to the medicine cat den. Wait, don't go to sleep yet, Dogaze. I want you to be able to accept this adorable little leaf from this adorable little elder. There you go. Oh, there it is, little maple leaf. We'll add it into our chest over here, our medicine cat chest. And I will be doing a video on like where you can find these and how you can make a medicine cat chest because they're extremely useful. I know a lot of you guys are still looking for them. So there we go. All right, and let's see. Good. We might let them... I'm going to go ahead and let her sleep. Silverfang, you can go and do whatever. I think it's really fun seeing how he's gaining hunting skill even when we're not controlling him. Man, there's a lot going on today. All right, and that's playing with Lizardpaw. She is expecting kits now, so Mossleaf will be having another litter. And I think Lizardpaw is going to have to think about what this means in terms of his abilities to maybe learn from his mom. But he kind of wanders off on his own. So I wonder if his training is going to be a little bit trickier than we thought, just because nobody really knows how to train him. So hopefully he'll learn some sort of skill. We might just wait and see when he will learn his hunting skill on his own, because he doesn't seem very interested in learning hunting. And I'm going to assume Squirrely just got so excited, so excited about the idea of the kits that she couldn't help but wrestle with Mossleaf. And it looks like Mossleaf wants to wrestle with her and sniff her, so that's totally fine. All right, we'll go ahead and sniff her. And then go ahead and play. Playfully pounce. There you go. I think they're just so excited about the idea of new kits, they can't help it. All right, there we go. Good. All right, everything seems to be going okay over here. Good. All right, and Honeywish is doing well. So I think that may be it for now, you guys, because there is a lot going on in the clan, and there's Briarstock. All right, now the last thing I do want them... Oh, and like to go ahead and groom Honeywish. The last thing I do want to happen, though, is Lizardpaw eating something. He's watching something. Is have Oakpaw come over and maybe talk with Briarstock, because I could see Oakpaw wanting... Where is that? Where Oakpaw is? Oh, I didn't expect him to be over here. Oakpaw and Briarstock to start interacting with each other and building up a little bit of a friendship. So just socializing, and then I think Briarstock will start teaching Oakpaw how to hunt, even though Oakpaw is a natural at it with a level 4 on his hunting skill. That's quite high. All right. And Lizardpaw, you're just gonna sit here and watch this beetle, huh? All right. I guess he's making sure... Actually, that's kind of cute because it's almost like in his own way. He's making sure that if anybody else needs the food first, they can have it. Because he is hungry and he does need the food. But he seems to almost be like waiting to see if anybody else is going to come by. All right. And he was about to be pounced on by Silverfang. Oh, that's actually really sweet. I didn't realize that's who it was. That was just like an automatic click away. Sorry about that, Silverfang. Here, you can come over and you can talk with Lizard Paw. You can come socialize with him because that's adorable. All right, yeah, and these two are going to start training. And there's a lot of stuff going on in Moss Clan now, you guys. And we're getting closer and closer to New Leaf. There's only 2 days left of Leaf Bear. It's actually been a lot easier of a Leaf Bear than I thought it would be. So next year, we may make it a little more difficult. We may roll every day to see if a cat gets sick, even if they don't happen to have, like their portrait color change. We may add an extra level of difficulty on that way. Though I imagine as the clans get bigger and bigger and we have more cats, it's going to be more difficult to feed everybody, and the chance of sickness is going to go up. And then we might even add in a factor where if there's already, oh no, Oakpaw, your very first fleece. And we may make it, oh, look at that, he wants to be best friends with Briarstock. Yes, that's what we're going for. Oh yes, okay, so there we go, become best friends with Oakpaw. Perfect. Except that you gave him fleas. Really? All right, we'll let him train, play, pounce, and then maybe you guys can do some hunting next time together. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we will maybe make it so that if a cat becomes sick, then that raises the chance of all the other cats in the clan becoming sick when their portrait color changes. So instead of being 20%, it might go up to like a 30%, or if it's a really bad sickness, even a 50% chance. So we'll have to see how that works out. All right. And now we've got some itchy boys. And they're training, and next time we'll have to send them out on their first hunting mission, and we'll have to see. It looks like Silverfang is intent on training this little one up. So Lizard Paw is actually training with Silverfang. So we'll have to see who Lizard Paw's mentor really ends up becoming and how that affects his skills and how that may affect the clan and their health as time goes on. So, And yeah, there's kits coming, you guys. There's another litter of kits coming with Mossleaf. That's actually very exciting. We're going to have to see if her next children are going to be born with any of the green marks and interesting abilities. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.